Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hunty Zombie. I hope you guys feel wonderful, and today I'm gonna be doing a comparison video between the anchor and the scissors. So, yeah, I already know which one I like more. You might know if you watched my video yesterday, but I'm gonna showcase both of them anyways. So we're gonna go into something that is not so crazy. I do like school for that. In the next video, we're gonna check out Endless and see how far we can get in there as well. I'm gonna just create a school, and we're gonna choose the nightmare difficulty because you've seen also in the last video, you know, soloing things in this game is always a little bit rough on the edges sometimes. Maybe not. I mean, you can do it if you're good enough, right? But, yeah, we're gonna check out all of the skills, what Anchor has. We're gonna check out all of the skills that Scissors have. You might know it, you might not know it. Anyways, here it is. So, this is Anchor. Looks pretty sick. I mean, just by judging by the way what it looks like, I actually enjoy this design a lot. This is the mouse 1 button. So, mouse 1 button does that. I think the range is pretty alright. I wouldn't say it's like the highest range ever, but it's still pretty good. It looks really sick. Damage-wise, well, I thought I had a little bit of issues when it comes to the damage with this one in the review yesterday, but that was also because I didn't fully know all of the skills and how to use them, right? Then we have the scissors with the mouse 1 button. You can see that the range looks even a little less, but the first snip that we got there, like this one, actually has a really good range. It goes all the way up here. So let's try both of these skills out. Of course, in the last video I forgot to go into caps lock. It's not caps lock, it's shift lock. What is it called? Wait a second, I keep forgetting. Shift lock. Okay, not caps lock. Yeah, I said caps lock in the last video anyways. So let's go into the first room, and we're just gonna use left click. This is the mouse 1 button, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If you're using it properly, if you know how to use it, then you can do some nice damage with it. Now let's go over to scissors and use scissors there as well. And I don't know why, but you can see that scissors, I don't know if they do intentionally more damage. We've been having some 30s here. Let's go back when it comes to the damage counter. These are some 6s, some 13s, and so on. So I think we have the 31 here and a 32. I don't think I've seen a 32 with the scissors. We're gonna try it anyways again. So it's kind of like building up the more damages that you do, but I think when it comes to damage alone, I would probably see that the anchor is doing more damage, but for some reason, just the playstyle of it, just the snip in the beginning, this one here, I just enjoy this one more. But when it comes to damage, you will see, because they also both have the beast trait on them, so there's no difference between both of them, you know? They're just gonna be things. So you can see that I do like the snip more with the scissors, but the more damage is actually doing the anchor. The anchor is doing more damage. Okay, so let's start off with the Y move when it comes to anchor. So what the Y move does is, I thought actually for a moment it actually heals you, but it gives you plus 100 HP, which can give you a high advantage if you're playing against, you know, especially if you're playing solo. Just because if you don't like the X move and the C move, just use it for this one, because take a look at how long you're gonna have that plus 100 HP down there in the bottom. And if you're also actually having healer in there as well, that's actually quite insane. Let's see if we can do more damage with it too. I'm not so sure. I don't think we will. I think the damage will stay the same, but yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, 30 to 31. Nothing really has changed much there. So let's switch over to the scissors and see what the Quadra Slice does. So I really like this move because that's like 4 different slices that you do, and you move forward every time just a little bit. And look at the respawn rate of the cooldown of the skill. You really get it back pretty fast. So compared to the anchor, of course, you're not gonna make a lot of damage while just being in, you know, warrior mode. But with the Y, with scissors, you actually do a lot more damage. So I would kind of suggest go into the warrior mode first, and then you're gonna use the snips like that. Boom, boom, boom. And look at that. Look at how fast you take them down. And this is Nightmare too. You saw how much I was struggling yesterday, but that was just because I played it wrong, okay? Yeah, it's really powerful. Really good move. Especially if you're getting in trouble, you can just like snip yourself through, and you're also doing 30 damage on that with that as well. So I think that's quite nice. That's quite nice. And the respawn rate, the cooldown is actually quite insane. Now let's talk about Erupt Waters from Anchor. Erupt Waters from Anchor is a ranged attack. Yesterday I completely misread that. And as you can see here, you can just like get everybody together and then basically use the X move, and they're all gonna get stunned, and most of them are actually gonna get downed as well. So you can see them immediately dropping like flies. So that move is also quite strong. Let's go over to Scissors. So what Scissors does is like this movement thing, and at the end you're gonna do another Spinneroonies and do some damage. I personally think that's pretty nice. You can actually like combo this very well off with Anchor. I already said this yesterday in my video that I think Anchor and the combination between Anchor and Scissors is actually quite specific. It's actually quite good. So let's go over here and let's try to take this guy out as fast as possible. That damage was insane. That was pretty sick. That was like 64 because he had more HP. He was tanking more. Anyways, so let's go over here. Why does it still say that I have... Oh yeah, I'm still in the move. Anyways, let's use the X move here on a group of people. So let's get them all together here and let's use it. I think this one is more powerful. Just because, I don't know, it just seems to make more sense. I think Anchor is more of a utility instead of a full weapon, because what you can do with Erupt Waters, you can actually stun the enemies, switch over, and then use something like Quadra Slice or any other Mythic or whatever weapon that you have. So I think that's pretty cool. You can use, you know, go into that mode, then you're gonna go, let me show you the combo here. Let's just bring them all together, and we're gonna use the X move, switch over, and then we could technically do something else, but they already got taken out. So yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's go to the next move. We're gonna start off with Water Dance. I really enjoy that move. That is by far the strongest move that Anchor has to offer. It's really strong. So if you get them all together here, it's like whatever he's doing here, the damages are insane and he just doesn't stop. So if you have a really big group of people, if you just want to like farm fast, you just run through all of the doors and then at the end you use the C move. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna take almost anybody out. And then we also have the C move here with Scissors, which says it's the Destroyer. So that's what it does. I think compared here, I actually like Anchors more, but the damage also quite significant, especially if you pair it with Slice or with a Gashing Throw. They're all really powerful. So let's wait until Destroyer's back and then we're gonna go in and try to do it. But you can see the respawn rate here is such a long time. And take a look at the range though from Anchor here. That's a huge range. I think it opens up for a lot of combinations, and that C move is really good. And the cooldown is much less than, as far as I believe. I'm not entirely sure though, is it? Because it does seem to be recharging almost the same. Maybe all of the skills, they recharge the same, but for some reason I had like the thing in my head that the Quadra Slice is so much faster than Warrior mode, because take a look at Warrior mode, it's so slow when it comes to regenerating, right? And with the Quadra Slice, what? You can see once you finish the skill, you already still have half of the cooldown already done. Alright, let's use the Destroyer here. We're gonna go and find some people and we're gonna use the Destroyer. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. We just clocked in here at 58. So both moves do incredible amounts of damage. You just need to learn on how they actually really work. And if we're using, look at the C move here. Oh, I got hit there. So I kind of messed up there. Kind of should have gone a little bit further back. But yeah, really powerful stuff. I enjoy it a lot. So let's use the X move here. I always like this one so much because you're actually pushing the people away from you, which means it also leaves you with a little bit of crowd control. So what I want to do here is now I'm going to try to use the Destroyer while literally tanking every one of them. If you're new to the game, you should definitely do it the way that I'm doing right now. Just like grab everybody, keep running, and then you just like basically grab them all together here and then use it. And then boom. You can see how many have died there. That is literally insane. That's why I do like the Scissors just a little bit more. But again, it all comes down to preference. I mean, some of you might be really pro with the Katana. Some of you might be really good with the Greatsword and stuff like that. So if it is really better, it just depends on the playstyle. So if you just like to be more beefy when it comes to, you know, to HP and you want to have some utility in your stuns, get Anchor in it. If you want to do more damage and the highest damage, maybe go with the daggers or the scythe mixed with Scissors and do that. You know, it all depends on preference. I would love to hear what you guys think of this, and what is your specific preference when it comes to these two really awesome mythics. I like both of them. I like the idea that they're doing something new with Anchor here, that we actually get like an HP boost. You know, maybe at one point we're gonna get like some sort of a weapon that is going to help our teammates, you know, protect the teammates, to be like a healer or something like that. I mean, of course, with this one, with the E move here, you can already be a healer, but maybe there's some more things that you can do. Maybe build like barriers, or, you know, just you know, boost your teammates' attack or something like that. That would be just cool, because I love support classes as well, and I kind of feel like that this game is kind of in need of a little bit of a support class. Would be nice if we could actually apply the warrior mode to other people as well, and everybody's gonna get a plus 100. That would make this even better. But anyways, this is my comparison between Anchor and Scissors. As you can see, let me know in the comment section below what you like most. I actually like Scissors more. Oh wait, I actually forgot. Okay, wait a second. I actually forgot. We have the ultimate that we have to try, right? So let's use the ultimate here. I completely forgot. Sorry guys, that was completely fail. So let's use the G move, which is the ultimate, and he's gonna do some spinneroonies here, does some crazy stuff, and that is a huge AoE. I don't know if you've seen it in my latest video. I already showcased the Anchor's G move as well. It kind of like turns the entire field into like water and damages them over time, so that is pretty sick as well. That's pretty nice. Wait, did I forget? Wait, where's? Hello there? Hello? Wait, oh, I have to go this way. I went all the way into the wrong way. Okay, so again, C move here. You can see that this is actually a pretty safe. This is a pretty safe move that you can use, you know? It's pretty good. So there we go, we got them out. We just have to kind of like go in there and do some crazy damage here. Look at the damage though. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Some people said they already don't like Anchor, but I think, you know, because it just released, people think it's weak, but I don't think it's weak. I don't think it's weak. It just depends on the playstyle. At first, I also had to get used to the playstyle of Anchor, but once I actually got into it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. So let's use the C move. Boom, 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 and they're all dead. And we get to the next place, which is going to be the rooftop, I think. There we go. Okay, so let's go in here, and we're going to use the G move. Whoops. Alright. He's going to do some spinneroonies here as well as all of the other ones. He's going to jump up and put the entire field into water. As you can see here, it looks actually phenomenal. The range is much greater than the Scissors. It's much bigger, I think. It's quite insane, actually. So, even that, I would probably give the point to Anchor when it comes to having a nicer ultimate, you know? Okay, so what am I doing here? Why am I dying? Yeah, I should be healing myself. Anyways, I wasn't finishing, I wasn't interested in finishing the dungeon anyways. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's take this guy out. It's down to preference. I think the better ultimate is Anchor. It's the better class for, you know, when you want to beef yourself up, stun enemies, then go for that. If you want to do more damage and just overall have some more fun skills, I would go for Scissors. Anyways, tell me in the comment section below, or do it just like me and just get both of them. If you can. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.